Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I have no makeup on right now because today is a skincare day. And as you can tell from the name of the video, today we are going to be testing a sheet mask. This is the Feel Brilliant Bamboo Charcoal Facial Sheet Mask. It's a powerful detoxifier and pore minimizer, according to the package. I received 2 of these as part of my Ipsy subscription for December. Yes, for December. And it's the time of year when it would be nice to have a bit of a spa experience and relax a little bit and see if this does clear out my skin a bit, because I've got some stuff going on with my skin. So, as I usually do in my reviews, I'm going to talk a little bit about Feel as a company because I had not heard of them before. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this product, and then I'm going to put it on my face and then tell you how it feels afterwards and give you my thoughts. So let's start talking about Feel. I have to say, this month was a good reminder of why it's always good to go and look at the company website rather than just looking at the Ipsy Glam Bag site, because what it says here, I mean, it tells you about how to use it and all that kind of stuff, but one of the things that it says is, we're super into anything and everything from the motherland of next level skincare, Korea in parentheses, and this detoxifying mask is no exception. Except when I went to Feel's website, they're based in Vancouver, in Canada, and I can't really find any reference so far to it being Korean-based in any way, so not the most accurate information on Ipsy's website. Now on Feel's website, which is the URL thisisfeel.com, with this is Feel all one word, I'll put that down below in the description in case you want to go there yourself. They get into some real deep and heavy stuff about skincare. So let me tell you what they say. Their tagline for their company is daily rituals for deep beauty. And I do like the idea of beauty being a ritual. I mean, there's a certain amount of what we do that is good care for our skin, but then there's also a certain amount of what we do that is just for the relaxation and feeling of it. As I said earlier, that sort of nice spa experience. They say here, skincare that helps you tune in each time you touch your face. Every curve and corner, every bump and button, your beauty ritual is a moment with the mirror that has the potential to change how you see yourself and the world around you. Skincare that helps you see the truth. We're really only in charge of one thing, that's our own emotions. Not what we look like, or how they look, or even how they feel, or how they think. I'm assuming by they mean other people. But that's pretty deep to get into for a skin and hair brand. They go on to say, beauty is a feeling just like happy or confident. It's a simple thought that it can expand how you see yourself, how you experience every moment of every day. And if you can think about that for 5 minutes whenever you use a Feel product or whenever you see a Feel product, then we have succeeded. We stand behind our products. If you don't love your Feel product, please return it, no questions asked. Feel is based in Vancouver and launched in September 2016, and please drop us a line anytime. Tell us if this means something to you and tell us what you want to see from us. So, I mean, I like what they say about their brand. It's a little bigger than skincare, but hey, why not put your stake in the ground there? And I do agree with what they say, that beauty is not some kind of objective thing. You know, it's how you feel, how you enjoy yourself. You know, somebody can be beautiful who looks one way, and somebody who is the polar opposite can also be beautiful. So I get it. That's nice. I like that they're sort of thinking about, you know, what are you trying to do with your skincare products? Yes, you're trying to have like healthy skin, but you also want to get this feeling, and I like that. So they do have products that are for your face, products that are for your body, and products that are for your hair. Their products are not inexpensive. They are probably kind of priced around the Sephora level of pricing, definitely above drugstore. They do sell a lot of kits, so you can kind of get the entire skincare kit all at once. So let's talk about this mask in particular. Again, we get into something very deep on the back here. It says, sometimes in life, we carry around unnecessary baggage. You know, unhelpful thoughts, guilt, the should-haves and the could-haves, or even jealousy. It can take its toll on us and dull our inner light. Learning the art of letting go is tough, but bit by bit we realize that the lighter our thoughts, the lighter we feel, the brighter we shine. What if we could feel brilliant every day? Amazing, right? So what this says on here is it has active charcoal that deeply purifies and detoxifies pores, removes oil, reduces blemishes, and clears clogged pores, that has hyaluronic acid to tone skin, and the mask is made of non-woven bamboo fiber. So it says to use weekly to replace salon facial treatment, cleanse skin and dry, apply facial mask to skin, and leave on for at least 30 minutes, which is a long time, to allow serum to deeply penetrate and detoxify skin, and then remove and rub the remaining into your skin. Now I do have to say, although they talk very much about this being a charcoal mask, charcoal powder is the very last ingredient on the list. Now everything else in here looks like really good ingredients, but it does make me wonder how much of this is charcoal since it's the last ingredient, or if it's just that we tend to associate charcoal with that detoxification. I mean, the other things in here are like raspberry ketones, skullcap root extract, willow bark extract, aloe, like good ingredients that are in here, but charcoal is the last one. But I'm kind of excited about this. I don't use a lot of charcoal masks because I do find that the majority of them are those pore stripping pull kind of masks. And my skin, I don't want to do that with. At my age, I don't want to be pulling on my skin. I don't want to be doing anything that's going to enlarge pores. So I like that this is not going to do that. So I'm going to get this on my skin, and let me tell you what I did to prep. If you notice me touching my skin a lot right now, it's because it feels so soft right now. So I did 3 steps to prepare for this mask to kind of give myself my little spa day. I started out with an oil cleanser, and this is just the Neutrogena Ultra Light Cleansing Oil. Not my favorite, but it works. And I did that because I really wanted to sort of soften up any oils on my skin to really cleanse and start to pull out any oils that are there, and just to sort of loosen up anything that might be there in my skin. I then followed up with a Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser, again from Neutrogena. This is the foaming one, just to do a bit more of a deep cleanse, do a double cleanse. And then the step that I don't do very often, I used my Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. I did this because it, exfoliates the skin, and I feel like using this is going to let the serum from here penetrate even more deeply and really get down to the new skin now that I've removed any dead skin cells that might be on the outside of my face, which is a weird way of saying that, but there you go. Okay, I've been talking for a while. Let's get into putting this on my face. I do have a towel here beside me because I'm thinking this might get messy. Also, it's like 3 days before Christmas right now, and it's the morning, and I have so much stuff to do today. I have to go to the mall, I have to clean my whole place, I have to pack. So I'm feeling like getting some good skincare on my face before I face the day is a good thing to do. So here we go. It is very black, but the serum isn't, just the mask is. Ooh, this is hard to get open. I do like the masks that have sort of the little paper on it so that it's easier to pull and find. Now this does feel very soft. This feels like a very thick cloth. Oh, there's lots of little pieces to unfold and make sure everything is getting situated where it's supposed to be. So, I mean, it all just feels nice and cooling right now. There's a lot of serum in here because it feels so thick. It feels like it's packing a lot of moisture inside of it. I feel like there should be a nose piece, and it probably is. So what I'm gonna do is set my timer for 30 minutes. I'm gonna go to my bathroom. I can feel one of my pimples right here underneath it, so please do something about that. And I will be back at the end of 30 minutes to tell you how this feels, or give you any updates along the way. Okay, I will be back soon. Hey guys, so I've had this on for 30 minutes. I don't usually have the door to my room closed behind me, but they're vacuuming the hallway right now in my building, and just want to try to block some of that noise out. So I've had this on for 30 minutes, and I'll give you a couple of thoughts just before I take it off. I found this really hard to sort of get all the pieces apart from each other where it sort of was folded over. So I actually had a little piece here that I accidentally ripped off of the chin because I thought I should have been able to unfold it more, but I ended up just sort of tucking this in the space beside my nose where it wasn't sort of sitting there. One of the nice things about this is it is super soft, and because it's really soft, it sort of sticks to the face. So I had no problem with moving around during the 30 minutes. In the last 5 minutes or so, it started to feel like in a couple of places, like above my lip and sort of here, it's not quite as wet anymore because it's hopefully sinking into my skin, but also sort of just drying a little bit, being exposed to the air. But this is the kind of mask that you could go and do things around the house in, that you don't have to worry about it sort of falling off of your face. It feels super nice. It didn't tingle. It doesn't itch or anything like that. And it's not so wet that I felt like, sometimes I have an issue with moisture sort of right here and here, feeling like it's going to drip into my eyes, and it didn't have that. This is really quite a thick cloth, so it did feel like it was holding it, the moisture and the serum and all the good ingredients right up against my face. And also it fit my face fairly well. I mean, I guess I have sort of a wide face. I could have used it a little bit further out here, but it covered all the parts, especially one big pimple right there that I want it to cover. So let us get this off of my face. Let's do it this way. Whoop. Don't know what that noise was. No smell or scent or anything to it. And yeah, now I have a very serum-y feeling face. But it feels so nicely moisturized. And what I'm going to do as well is get the package and put the leftover serum sort of on my neck and on my hands. So oftentimes when you get sheet masks like this, because it's sitting in the serum in the container, and actually this one, sometimes you get these and the serum like drips out. It's just so saturated in there. But I think a lot of this really did stay in the mask. I just want to get all these good ingredients that I have paid for and just make sure it gets onto my skin. So I'm going to like leave that to sink in while I talk to you guys and tell you what I think. I think this feels really nice. It feels very luxury. It feels like it has good ingredients in it that's doing nice things for my skin. And as they were saying, like a good part of these face masks is how does it make you feel? Because you could, you know, get a jar of moisturizer, put it on your skin and feel like you're doing the same thing. But I really like that it feels like I'm doing a spa experience. And I actually like that it says to leave it on for 30 minutes. You know, at $35 for 4 masks, this isn't inexpensive. So I don't want something where it says to leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes and then be done with it. I want to take the time for it to sink in. You know, it used to be that I really questioned about whether sheet masks really did anything. And then I used that self-tanning one. And oh my gosh, yes, the stuff from masks does sink into your face. I'll put a link to that video down below if you haven't seen it before. It was probably my biggest disaster, but also, in my opinion, one of my most fun videos. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. $35 for 4 masks. For almost $9 a mask, I am always comparing these against like masks from the Face Shop that you can get for $2 to $3, which always makes it harder for me to say, recommend one that's more expensive. But I do think this has good ingredients in it. You know, there's no alcohol in here. There's nothing that's going to be drying, and there are great things in the ingredient list. Do I think the charcoal necessarily did anything? No, I think the charcoal is probably just there to color the mask. Like there's such a small amount of it in there, and the serum wasn't dark in any way, so I don't really feel like there was much charcoal in the serum. So I feel like this probably has more good moisturizing, clarifying ingredients than necessarily the charcoal. My skin does feel very moisturized, and it also feels a little tighter and firmer and just brighter. I think it's a good mask. I kind of like the approach that this company is taking, and I would be curious to try more of their products. I like that it's a Canadian company. I like that they really sort of define the difference between a mask or skincare products really doing, like they're not over promising on the skincare. They're telling you the ingredients that it has, but then they're really telling you that a lot of this is going to come down to how you feel and really enjoying the ritual of using their products. And I kind of dig that. I think that's kind of a good message to have out there and a neat brand to sort of start with for a company. So that is my review for today. I would be very curious to hear from folks who have used these masks, what you think of them, or used other products from the company, because I had not heard from the company before. So I will also update down below if anything goes drastically wrong with my skin over the next couple of days, if I react to this in any way. But right now, everything just feels really nice. I'm gonna try to stop touching my face so I'm not messing it up. But if you leave me a comment, I do try to reply to every comment that I get, and I love seeing seeing those comments and replying to those comments. It really lets me get to know my viewers a little bit better, and I really enjoy that. So that is my review for today. I'm going to put my face right here. That's the opposite side than usual, but yeah, I'm gonna put it right there so you can click on it and be subscribed to my channel. And another one of my videos are right here. Hey, maybe I'll do the crazy self-tanning mask. If you've not seen it, watch it. Crazy. Okay, that's all for me. I will see you in my next video. Bye.